Hi guys, welcome to Early Years Matters TV. On this channel, we focus on everything early childhood related. If these are the kind of things you're looking for, what you have to do, subscribe. And not just subscribe, turn on that notification bell so that whenever a new video is being dropped on this channel, you'll be the first person to be notified. Today, I'm going to be talking about the early childhood classroom layout. Yes, today's discussion is going to be all about the early childhood classroom layout. Are you an early childhood educator, a preschool owner, or a preschool manager? This is a video not to be missed. Ensure that you watch it to the end. So today I'm going to be giving out tips in relation to the layout of the early childhood classroom. Yes, as an early childhood educator, your room layout is really important. The Reggio Emilia approach, the environment is the thought teacher, which means that through the environment, this is where learning takes place. When children explore the environment, they learn. But as an early childhood educator, you want to encourage the children to learn. But the room layout is also important because this is what is going to prompt learning. I repeat again, the room layout is what is going to prompt learning. If the room layout is facilitating to the children, they'll be able to explore and see what's going on around the environment. But if the room layout is not facilitating, it's not going to encourage learning. The children will be like, no, I don't care. When the room layout is facilitating to the children, it will encourage them to learn. You also need to consider that in this context, we're talking about young children. We're talking about children in the area of early childhood children. So the room layout is important. So let's talk about the room itself. The room itself. You need to ensure that the room is bright and colorful. Use paints that are bright and colorful. When you're designing your room, when you're painting your room, it has to be bright and colorful, because if the room is bright and colorful, it's going to encourage learning. The children will love it. They love bright colors. So when you're painting your room, when you're designing your room, ensure that you use bright colors, facilitating colors that can draw the attention of the children. Bright color, for instance, blue, yellow, pink, purple, and so on. Colors that are bright that can draw the attention of the children. For instance, we use the color that I've said earlier. The children will want to know what's going on around the world. They're going to feel it. And this is where exploration starts. For instance, if you see the children touching the wall, they're exploring, they're using their fingertips. This connects to fine motor skills. They're looking at, okay, the wall is beautiful. They're feeling the texture. And this is where learning starts from as well. You need to understand that immediately the children step into your classroom, learning starts. Yes, it starts from the children looking at the environment, looking at the wall. So you need to ensure that the colors that you're going to use is bright and colorful. This will draw the attention of the children. They want to explore. They want to feel the texture of the wall. They want to see, well, what's this color like? And this is where learning starts as well. So another tip is in relation to your routines. It's important that you use visual aids. We're talking about early childhood, so the children need to predict what's going to happen next. They need to be used to their routine. They know 9 o'clock when they come in, they have to take off their coat. Use a visual representation that the children know. So, for instance, if it's 9 o'clock, you put a picture that says that the children have to take their coat and their coat. So, they know that when they come in the morning, they have to take off their coat. If it's circle time, have pictures that represent circle time. So the children will make connections. Oh, they know now it's time to take off their coat. Now it's circle time. Now they are going to have their snack. They're having their dinner. They're going out to play. So it's important as well in relation to your routine. Use visual aids and visual clues. Yes, it's important that you tell the children, oh, boys and girls, it's time to tidy up now. But they need to make connections. Okay, show me evidence of what circle time is all about. Show me an image to know that yet it's circle time, we're moving on to circle time. So in relation to your routines, ensure that you use visual aids and visual clues. Now let's talk about the room layout. The room layout is really important. For instance, in relation to the book corner, the bookshelf, they have to be at the lower level where the children can easily reach out. You don't want the children struggling for books. Oh, Florence, can you help me to get that book? Can you help me to get this book? The has to be at the lower level that the children can easily reach out. Like I said, you want the children to explore. So how can they explore? When the book is far away from them, they have to be struggling. But when the bookshelf is at the lower level, they can easily reach out. The sound area as well. For instance, the sound area, ensure that it's closer to the zinc so that immediately the children are finished, they can go over to the zinc, and wash their hands. The painting as well. During painting time, the paint brushes, the paint itself, the apron, make sure it's where the children can easily reach out for these materials. It's important. You don't want the children struggling, asking you for help all the time. You need to understand that in early childhood as well, we want the children to be independent. We want them to be able to do things on their own. So they require your assistance. They require your help. You need to assist them. How can you assist them? You can assist them by making sure that all these materials are within their reach, that they can easily reach out for it. And lastly, I'm going to talk about space. Space is really important. You have to ensure that there's enough space in the room where the children can easily move around. Like they're exploring, but you need to give them room where they can be able to explore and try out things. So in relation to the materials, ensure that there's space between the materials. Don't just put all the materials together and the children are struggling. The room layout, the space is important as well. Give room for the children to be able to move around, to be able to explore, to be able to try out things. So in relation to the materials in the room, you have to space them. You have to make sure that there's distance between them, because you want the children to explore. You want them to go and explore these materials. So they have to be spaced between these materials. So you need to consider, for instance, if you're going to have 12 children in the room. So you need enough space for the 12 children to be able to explore, to be able to move around. So these are just a few tips to take into consideration in relation to the layout of your classroom environment. And if you want more of this tip on this channel, what do you have to do? Subscribe. And not just subscribe, just turn on that notification bell so that whenever a new video is being dropped on this channel, you'll be the first person to be notified. Until I come your way next time, stay safe and mind yourselves for now. Bye.